Okay, question and answer time. Anybody got a question? Yes.
You once said something about a lead laugher. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Lead laugher. It's a phenomenon of sociology. I also used to call him a keynote laugher, like a keynote speaker, which is the lead speaker of a night of, So the lead laugher, sometimes there's multiple. Sometimes it's the person that's laughing the loudest. Okay. And the phenomenon is that one person, for whatever the reason, likes to be really kind of get of attention for it or lead a group, and everybody else will come up just a little bit below him or her. Do you follow?
Yes.
And so if you encourage that lead laugher and make some jokes right to him or her, you can start to make that lead laugher go up, and then everybody comes up just below him or her. So now, sometimes there's a lead laugher for the room, and you play to that person. Sometimes there's several, lead laughers or sub-lead laugh. This table has a lead laugher, this table, and that group back there and stuff. And you find the person that's the lead laugh, the loudest laugh, and again, you talk to that person, you bolster them up, you make sure you add them to the joke, use their name, talk to them, what's your name, what do you do for a living, and then you keep bouncing that height of that lead laugher up and up and up and up, so the volume overall of the laughter for the whole group starts to really raise up. So it's something you can actually do and notice in a crowd to increase the volume of laughter. It's the same amount of people, they're just going to be laughing louder and louder and louder because your lead laughers are going louder and louder and louder. So the only one downside to this is that sometimes a lead laugher can take over the show. They're laughing or they got a funny laugh, like they're having an asthma attack, and now they're getting the laughs, and it's not about you, it's about them laughing. The trick I found out for that particular one was not making fun of their laugh, because they will just stop laughing, okay? I just let them burn out. Oh, that's really great, what do you think of this joke? What do you think? And pretty soon, after a while, they're just going to slowly, get tired. I don't find making fun of people's laughs to be helpful. Of course, it's a rule of thumb. There's always a violation of that. I mean, exceptions to that rule. One time when somebody was a lead laugher and she had a very, very funny laugh, and she had the whole room going, and the next comic got up and she laughed, and he went, "Hey, who let in the bird?" Got a huge laugh. She stopped laughing. And the overall reaction for him went down because he had made fun of the lead laugher for the group instead of incorporating her, okay? And so that's one of the things, again, most important thing about stand-up comedy is your relationship with the audience. Again, it's noticing those things and know to look for them in a crowd, or listen for them, probably more so, in a crowd, so that when you play to them, that overall volume can take a step up. No, it's way too late. I don't need your pity.